Your girl just got the new iPad, which it's not even new. I've actually had it for like a year. Hi guys, it's Amaya and welcome back to my channel. Your girl just got the new iPad, which it's not even new. I've actually had it for like a year. Maybe even two, so definitely not new, but I've just started using it recently and I thought it would be super cute to like change the layout and just make it super aesthetically pleasing. But yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys kind of everything on my iPad, which I'm super excited about. I'm going to be showing you guys all the apps I like, how I organize my iPad and make it look super aesthetically pleasing, or at least for me. I think my iPad looks quite aesthetically pleasing. And yeah, just how I organize my iPad really to look like how it does. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and let's get on to showing you guys what's on this iPad. Okay, so here is the iPad. This is the iPad 11 generation, or maybe I don't actually know the name, but I'm pretty sure this is the 2020 version. And of course my case is from Casetify. It's just like this little roses, they're like blue, or they're not roses, they're like trees or something. I really like it. And then the back is just black, and of course I love Casetify cases. But now time to show you guys what's actually on this iPad. Okay, welcome to my iPad. This is just my lock screen. If you guys saw my April reset video, then you guys would know that I actually made this kind of collage in that video. I just really like seeing these type of vision boards just straight away as soon as I get onto my iPad. You can customize your wallpapers as well now, so I just have a few little widgets on the side here. So I have one for my phone battery, one for Spotify, one for the clock, one for an app that I'm going to show you guys later in the video, and then also the weather. And then when you swipe up, here is my iPad. I only have 2 pages and the stuff is pretty organized in it. So before we get started with everything here, I'm just going to swipe to the side and show you guys all of the widgets that are on this little side bar thing. I don't really know what it's called. So first up, we've got the Spotify widget. I know I did have one on my lock screen as well, but I just like having it here. I don't know, I feel like it kind of like just works with everything else going on. But if you click on it, it just takes you straight to my favorite playlist that I've ever made. This is a little plug to check out my Spotify if you guys want to, because I think I make some really good playlists. I have loads of different playlists for loads of different moods. I just changed the picture. I got it off Pinterest actually, and it just says keep your mind a happy place. But yeah, I've actually styled majority of my Spotify playlists. Second, we have got a little Pinterest widget. This is automatically set to change every hour, I think it is. Every single picture that it changes to is actually a picture from my own Pinterest account. All of these pictures are actually in my self-love account. But yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and find this board for yourself, you guys can. If you want to go follow me on my Pinterest account, my name is just Amaya Jean on here. Then I've got an app called Flip Clock. Oh, it's just turned 7 o'clock. And this app is literally just for here. I don't use it anywhere else. But if you click into it, it's gonna give you an ad straight away, which is a bit annoying. And there's a ton of cool features on this app, which I absolutely love. You can also start a focus timer, so if I want to get something done. And then there's also a count up and a count down. Then we've just got a little widget here from the app I only use this app for here as well. And it basically just gives me a different affirmation every single hour. It's kind of similar to the one on Pinterest. I just have it on this little blue color that came with the app. Yeah, I just changed the font and the color to white, but this one just says, I've been through worse times, I'll make it through this. We love this because I feel like it just makes me more like positive and happy and more like focused when I want to work. And then let's get on to the actual iPad now. Here we have another clock widget. I know the clock is literally right up there in the corner, but I just like seeing it a bit bigger on like an actual widget. There's just so many different options with the Widgetsmith app, which I absolutely love. You can have like pictures, calendars, dates and times, literally everything, but that is one of the widgets I just have there. I just changed the font and the color of this to the color that I have on my actual like lock screen. Another quote just came in. Then we've just got the calendar down here, and I just did this with a little white border. I honestly like to see how far I am into the month. Like, I don't know, I just like it, and seeing the date as well, because I usually do forget. Then I just have this little widget which just has the apps. I don't actually know what it's for. I don't know if it's very random, because all of these apps don't really relate to each other. These are usually the apps that I most regularly use and have been on the most. Then I have another little widget here. It's just a little list. This widget is from an app called Minimalist, which I actually love because it's like a list app. So like, I get it, like minimalist. I don't know, I just think the name of it is so cute. You basically just like write to-do lists on it. It's very like that's literally it. There's no other way of saying it, but you can actually check off when you've done something. So you can just click the done button and it'll cross it out and put it right at the bottom, which I absolutely love, but we're gonna uncross that because I have not done that. You can also set timers if you click on focus time, and then it'll give you 25 minutes to like do that task basically. And you've got actually little sounds to choose from if you click on the focus time and the style you want it to look. So I just think it looks a little bit nicer than like doing my to-do list on the actual notes app. I struggle with like motivation, and a lot of the time I do procrastinate, so just seeing this list here is super helpful. And then we've just got 3 widgets here. I've got 2 small ones and then also a large one, which the large one is just a little quote. I got it from Pinterest and it says, "Don't think, just do," which I really like. Like I said, I do procrastinate a lot, so just having this here really like helps because it just makes me think like, why are you wasting your time on TikTok? Like just get the stuff you need to do. And then we've got 2 little widgets. So the first one is actually a Pinterest widget again, but this is dedicated to another board that I have on Pinterest, which is my happy place board. But yeah, all of the pictures that are on this board are what pops up here, just super summary pictures, as you guys can see. And then this other picture, I actually love this picture so much. It's so cute. It's one of my favorite pictures I have on my whole phone and iPad, but it's just a picture of me and my nephew Abe. It just makes me so happy when I look at it because it's so cute. But yeah, this picture was taken in India at one of the restaurants we went to. And then I've just got, how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've just got 9 apps, and then my main folder that I use on my iPad, which is the school folder. So I've just got the camera app, photos, Spotify. I also have settings, Pinterest. I actually just love the Pinterest app so much. It's just so fun to scroll on here and just save a bunch of things. And I personally think my boards on here are super aesthetic. As you guys can see, a lot of my feed is food. Like, so much of it is food and quotes and summer and acai bowls and outfits. That's basically what my Pinterest consists of. But yeah, super fun. I actually love Pinterest. I also have Shazam, which I feel like you guys might know about because a lot of people have got Shazam now. If there's a song playing and you really like it, you can just click on this little S button and it'll track the song and basically tell you it if you don't know it. It's really cool. I also have Time Tree, which, oh my God, I love this app so much. It's a calendar app and I prefer using this over the actual calendar app. I don't know why. It just shows you all of the different months and they're all on different pages, which I really like. I don't know, I feel like calendar you have to like scroll, but this one it's all like the whole month is on one page. I usually use this app on my phone over my iPad, which is why a lot of the calendar is like completely like blank. Then Pillow, it basically just tracks how I sleep really. So like how long I'm sleeping for each night. I haven't been using it this week, as you guys can tell. There's a lot of different options you can do with this. So you can set like alarms on this if you want, and it can track like your voice and sounds that you make during your sleep. You can also listen to a few different like stories and stuff like that to get to sleep on here. Then I have the Goodreads app. I haven't actually signed up on my iPad. I've signed up on my phone though. It basically just is like a book tracker for reading. And then moving on to school, which is obviously my absolute favorite folder. This is so boring, I can't lie. Teams I actually use for my school. That's like the app we use that they basically just alert us for different lessons that we have to do. If any of my lessons like change time, I don't know, just everything to do with my school is on Teams. And to get onto Teams, you sometimes need authenticated. Then I have Google Drive, which is where I do my arts awards. Then I have GoodNotes, which I actually haven't used GoodNotes yet, so I couldn't tell you anything about GoodNotes. Apparently it's good for making notes, so I want to start making my school notes on here because I have a lot of different like pages on my notes and they get really cluttered a lot of the time. Then I have Gmail, which is obviously where I get all my emails. Then I have a bunch of the different Google apps. So I have Google Classroom, Google Slides, Google Docs, and then, well, actually that's only 3, so really not that many. I couldn't tell you why I have all of them, but I just like to have them. I also have Freeform, which is another way I make notes. I have PowerPoint. Sometimes we have to make PowerPoints in school, so I just have that there that I can like make a bunch of my notes on my iPad. Usually I will do PowerPoint and like Word documents on my laptop, but if ever my teacher is like, do some now in this like lesson, then I can just do it on my iPad because I don't like to bring my laptop in, and everything like automatically saves on my laptop and my iPad. They're like connected, so I can just click on it and then go like straight onto the essay, which is why I have both of those apps on there. Then I have the Anki app, which is another way of note taking. Then I have Flora, which, oh my god, Flora, I absolutely love this app. It's just for like setting different timers, and you have a little plant, and if you go on your phone or your iPad or whatever in the time that you've set, your plant dies basically. I don't know, I absolutely love plants, so I just like it. I just think it's such a cute like way of studying. And then I have notes, which I really just use for anything, but that's my school folder. Very boring. I just have the little school folder here because I mainly use my iPad to like study. It makes sense to have like this folder as the folder on my main screen. And then you get to my second page, which is also very, very cute, and I really like it. First of all, let me just talk about the widgets that I have on my iPad. Just some pictures of like my family and friends. So this big picture is a picture of me and Georgie. Then I have a picture of me and my two sisters. They're not really my sisters like technically, but I just call them my sisters. So it's Snakes and Nimmy. I absolutely love both of them so much. This was in the summer when I went to London to see them, and we got bubble tea. This other small widget is a picture of me and two of my besties from college, Millie and Sean. And then my widget above is just another little quote widget. This is from Pinterest. It just says everything happens for a reason, which I absolutely love. Just kind of reminds me if like things don't go my way or like not how I planned, then that's okay, and just everything happens for a reason, and I live by that quote. It's actually one of my favorite quotes ever. This widget is a widget of me and my family, which I absolutely love. This was taken on Sniggs's digital camera that we took in France in the summer as well. France was honestly just one of my favorite trips ever. Oh, I just loved it so much. And then finally, this widget is just a picture of some flowers. There's nothing really else to say about this. This picture is from Pinterest again. I just love those photos, and every time I look at them, I just can't help but smile because it's all the people that I love so much and that just make me really happy. So yeah. Okay, now moving on to the actual apps that are on this page. I have 10 folders in total. I have socials, editing, watching, games, productive, journal, utility, shopping, and then 2 folders with emojis, which I'll get to later. Starting off with the socials page, I just have Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. I actually barely use Facebook, so I don't know why that is on there. And then the other ones, I don't really use any of them on my iPad. I don't know, I like to have them here for some reason. I sometimes will go on Instagram on my iPad when I'm watching lives because it's like a bigger screen really. And then TikTok, sometimes I'll have a scroll on TikTok on my iPad, but I never really like film TikToks on my iPad. Okay, and that's it for social. Moving on to editing. I don't have like loads of apps really to edit, but I just have Canva. This is where I make all of my wallpapers for a lot of like different collages. Sometimes I use Canva for thumbnails as well, but I usually don't. I will usually use Fonto instead. Basically, if you don't know how Fonto works, you just click on plain images and then click on the image you want and then click the size, which for YouTube it's 1280 by 720, and then you can just go onto your camera roll and basically pick out the photos that you want to go on, which is super cute. Then I have Mega Photo, which I don't really use that much, but when I want my text to go like, I don't know how to explain it, like wavy, like this, if that makes any sense, I will use Mega Photo basically. And it basically just has loads of different like filter options as well. I have iMovie. This is where I actually edit all of my videos. I edit on my iPad still. I will always go on iMovie like pretty much every single day. Then I have Eraser. Basically, it just lets you pick out a picture, but there's an ad there. There's always ads on this app. You can just click out a picture that you want. I'm going to use this one right now. And you can just basically erase any bits of it that you want, or you can like recover bits. But yeah, I really like the app. I think it's very handy to have. Then I have CapCut, which is where I will do also some of my editing. And then I have YouTube Studio. This is basically an app just for YouTube creators. I can just click on all my different analytics and everything like that on that app. Moving on to my little watch folder. I only have 4 apps in here because I don't really watch that much. I just don't see the point of having apps for like things that I just won't watch, you know what I mean? Like everything that I want to watch is on either Netflix, YouTube, Prime Video, or Disney Plus. But all of these apps I don't really use on my iPad unless I'm going traveling. I will download some stuff on Netflix and Prime Video and Disney Plus and watch it on there. And I just love YouTube as well, like so much. And then moving on, we have games. You guys, I have so many games on my iPad. I have 2 pages basically. Like I feel like for a 17-year-old girl, you wouldn't expect her to have this many games on her iPad, but she does. Subway Surfers, absolutely love Subway Surfers. It's one of the best games ever. Color Switch, absolutely love it. Smash Hit, I feel like not everybody knows about this game, and it is the best game I have ever played. You just start off with like 25 balls and you just have to hit these triangles basically, and you get more points, and there's loads of different obstacles that come up in the game. We also have some of the Ellen games, so like Psych and Heads Up. I love playing these games so much at lunchtime with my friends. I play them a lot. Among Us, I usually play this game with Georgie. What else do I have? Stack, that's a fun game. Fruit Ninja, absolutely love that game, such a throwback. Helix Jump, that's really fun as well. Tenkyu, oh my god, I love Tenkyu. I was stuck on this one level on Tenkyu for so long, but I got it. So it's fine now. Okay, anyways, enough game talk. I don't play games too often on my iPad. It's just when I download them and I like forget to undownload them. But like sometimes I have a lot of fun when I play games, I can't lie. Okay, next folder is productivity, which is kind of my favorite folder, I can't lie. Let's see, I have to-do list, which is another app that I use to sometimes make to-do lists. I also have minimalist, which is obviously the widget here. And then I have Notion, which I absolutely love. And then I have Notion Calendar, which is something that's new with Notion. I mainly use Time Tree over Notion Calendar, but I still like to have it. And then I have Wattpad. Some books on here are actually like quite good, so I don't use it regularly. I can't remember the last time I used Wattpad. And moving on to this folder, super short, it's just my journal folder. I usually do journal in actual books because the whole reason, well, I journal for a lot of different reasons, but one reason that's super beneficial is that it kind of makes me more tired because I'm not on a screen. With Smile to do, you can just like track your different moods every single day and all of this type of thing, and then you can type in how you felt that day, and yeah, there's just loads of different things you can do. And then Daily Beat, kind of the same, but it's just for mood. Moving on to the utilities folder, super boring. I just have a lot of the apps that come with the iPad. Next, we have the shopping folder, which I absolutely love. I spend way too much time in this folder, I can't lie. I have Pull & Bear, Urban Outfitters, Bershka, Hollister, ASOS, Zara, Motel Rock, Stradivarius, Opoly, White Fox, H&M, PLT, and Free People, which, oh my god, Free People have such nice summery clothes. Okay, and then last 2 folders, these are the 2 folders with emojis. First of all is this one. It's just the matcha tea folder. I don't know why it's the matcha tea folder, I couldn't really tell you. Anyway, these are just a bunch of apps that come with the iPad. Okay, we're almost there. Last but not least, we have this other folder which just has the headphone emoji. These apps are all just apps that don't really serve me any purpose. They're just to have a cute widget. So obviously the first 2, Flip Clock and I Am, are just for my 2 little widgets there. Widget Smith obviously is just for my widgets. And then CoStar. Wait, I haven't actually talked to you guys about CoStar. This is just like horoscope, zodiac sign stuff. You just put in all of your information about like where you were born, when you were born, like all of that type of stuff, and like where the like stars and the moon aligned when you were born, supposedly. It'll just tell you random stuff about yourself. I haven't fully finished setting up this app. I need to still do it, but I have it on my phone, and a lot of the time it would like tell me things and I would be a bit like, oh my god, that literally relates so much. Other times it literally like doesn't make any sense. I'm like, what? Okay, and that's everything on my iPad, which is crazy. All right guys, and that's everything on my iPad. Like I said, I've had this iPad for basically 2 years, but I've only really started using it recently since I've been in college. Yeah, it's always nice to like change your like digital space. So let me know how you guys organize like your iPad and phones and stuff, if you are more somebody who likes to put things in folders or like likes to have just the apps like out. So yeah, hopefully this gave you a little bit of inspiration. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.